Yeah, I've been on the line for the last 1 hour. I'm really tired. It's taking so much time. Finally, it's my turn, for them to stop my passport so I can get on the plane. There you go, sir. Oh, so you are from Jordan. I see, your name is Ahmad Abdul Majid Akur. Can you please step aside, sir? You are choosing for a random check. Brain mates! Hello, my name is Jordan. I'm from Jordan and you are watching The Jordan Show. Today we're watching yet another video from George Carlin with the title Airport Security and Terrorists. This is something I feel very strongly about because I travel so much, and seriously, wherever I am in the fucking world, I get randomly checked, just like you saw in the sketch. Yeah, what do you think about the sketch? Anyway, let's watch the video. Roll it!
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Too much of it. There's too much security at the airport. I'm tired of some guy with a double-digit IQ and a triple-digit income rooting around inside of my bag for no reason and never finding anything. Haven't found anything yet. Haven't found one bomb in one bag. And don't tell me, well, the terrorists know their bags are going to be searched, so now they're leaving their bombs at home. There are no bombs. The whole thing is fucking pointless. And it's completely without logic. There's no logic at all.
I have a really funny story about what they found once in my bag, and I really want to tell it to you guys, but I don't know if it's appropriate. But it's related to condoms, just to be clear. Okay? Maybe later.
They'll take away a gun, but let you keep a knife. Well, what the fuck is that? In fact, there's a whole list of lethal objects they will allow you to take on board. Theoretically, you could take a knife, an ice pick, a hatchet, a straight razor, a pair of scissors, a chainsaw, 6 knitting needles, and a broken whiskey bottle, and the only thing they're going to say to you is that bag has to fit all the way under the seat in front of you. And if you didn't...
I don't know. What pisses me off the most is when they take the water. I just don't understand this. I just don't understand why they keep taking the water. So I have a theory that they're just trying to sell you water on the flight, on the airplane, or maybe in the duty-free area before you go into the airport, airplane. But why they fucking keep taking the water? This is fucking annoying.
Take a weapon on board, relax. After you've been flying for about an hour, they're going to bring you a knife and fork. They actually give you a fucking knife. It's only a table knife, but you could kill a pilot with a table knife. Might take you a couple of minutes, Especially if he's hefty, huh? Yeah, but you could get the job done if you really wanted to kill the prick. Shit, there's a lot of things you could use to kill a guy with. You could probably beat a guy to death with the Sunday New York Times.
Seriously, can you try and actually kick somebody's ass with a fucking newspaper? That would be interesting.
Or suppose you just had really big hands. Couldn't you strangle a flight attendant? Shit, you could probably strangle 2 of them, 1 with each hand. If you were lucky enough to catch them in that little kitchen area before they give out the fucking peanuts, But you could get the job done if you really cared enough. So why is it they allow a man with big, powerful hands to get on board an airplane? I'll tell you why. They know he's not a security risk because he's already answered the 3 big questions.
It's just annoying as fuck. Oh my god. I have so many weird stories about airplanes and flying. Especially like I've done it for 8 years. Like, and I was like having what 60, 70 flights every year. It just like, yeah, I had some crazy experiences.
Question number 1. Did you pack your bags yourself? No. Carrot Top packed my bags.
Ah, fuck me. Sideways.
He and Martha Stewart and Florence Henderson came over to the house last night, fixed me a lovely lobster Newburg, gave me a full body massage with sacred oils from India, performed a 4-way around the world, and then they packed my bags. Next question.
I don't know, guys. Yeah. You know what sucks? That like even if you even in like in brown countries, okay, they always all the time target the other brown people, and I've seen this in like I've seen this so many times, and they just make like make the whites just pass by all the time. It just sucks. Like I don't understand this. Like when I'm, for example, in an airport in Cambodia, like they always single me out, and they make my life like one of the times, like my friend from Cambodia, my business partner, had to come to the airport and bribe everybody so I can get out of it with the 1 month visa, just like that, because I'm from Jordan. And the reason was like, hey, Jordan's besides serious. I was like, why? What? Oh, fuck me sideways. And my friend who was traveling with me, he's a white guy from the US. He doesn't have anything to do with Cambodia. He just got 1 year visa just like this. Hey, I want 1 year visa. He's like, there you go. If you are a traveler, you understand how much that sucks. It sucks like fucking balls. I really hated everything on the universe that day, and I was really pissed off. Yeah, it sucks.
Have your bags been in your possession the whole time? No. Usually the night before I travel, just as the moon is rising, I place my suitcases out on the street corner and leave them there unattended for several hours. Just for good luck.
Oh my god, the dumb questions they ask all the time. I'm like, oh, fuck me sideways. Like, okay, seriously, this issue it makes my life really miserable. And as I will continue traveling all the time, it will make it even worse. And for me, to be honest, it's like a dare, it's like a challenge that I want to go to every country in the world using my Jordanian passport, even though it's a huge fucking disadvantage. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. I don't care how. I don't care how much I'm gonna spend on visas, or how much time I'm gonna spend, like, just getting just some useless fucking papers for the embassies. I don't give a shit. My goal is to travel each and every country in the world using my Jordanian passport. Or maybe later I will give up. I will just get married to an American girl, or like a European girl, and I will take her passport and use that to travel around. But yeah, like, for me it's a challenge. I will try my best to actually complete this challenge and use my Jordanian passport to travel all over the world. Wish me luck, guys.
Next question. Has any unknown person asked you to take anything on board? Well, what exactly is an unknown person? Surely everyone is known to someone. In fact, just this morning, Kareem and Yusuf Ali Ben Gaba seemed to know each other quite well. They kept joking about which one of my suitcases was the heaviest. And that's another thing they don't like at the airport, jokes.
Oh my god. It's amazing that he used Arabic names, you know, Kareem and Ali bin Jabba.
You know? Yeah, you can't joke about a bomb. Well, why is it just jokes? What about a riddle? How about a limerick? How about a bomb anecdote? You know, no punchline, just a really cute story. Or suppose you intended the remark not as a joke, but as an ironic musing. Are they prepared to make that distinction? Why, I think not. And besides, who's to say what's funny? Airport security is a stupid idea, it's a waste of money, and it's only there for one reason, to make white people feel safe. That's all. The illusion. The feeling and illusion.
Just like I was saying before, you know. It's really like, it's something I expect from airport security all the time right now. I expect them to search me, to randomly select me for a search. I expect that all the time. So that's why I took it like a challenge to make it really enjoyable for me whenever they actually go through my backpack most of the time. Okay? So yeah. I think I'm gonna end up telling you the condom story. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Illusion of safety, because the authorities know they can't make an airplane completely safe. Too many people have access. You'll notice the drug smugglers don't seem to have a lot of trouble getting their little packages on board, do they?
No.
No, and God bless them too. Oh. And by the way, an airplane flight shouldn't be completely safe. You need a little danger in your life. Take a fucking chance once in a while, will you? What are you gonna do? Play with your prick for another 30 years? What are you gonna read People magazine and eat at Wendy's till the end of time? Take a fucking chance. Besides, even if they made all of the airplanes completely safe, the terrorists would simply start bombing other places that are crowded. Porn shops, crack houses, titty bars, and gangbangs.
Oh, fucking. I just miss George Carlin.
You know, entertainment venues. The odds of you being killed by a terrorist are practically zero. So I say relax and enjoy the show. You have to be a realist. You have to be realistic about terrorism. Certain groups of people, certain groups, Muslim fundamentalists, Christian fundamentalists, Jewish fundamentalists, and just plain guys from Montana.
Ah, fuck me sideways. You know, like, again, I'm trying to enjoy that clip, but I keep remembering the horrors that I have to go through whenever I go into any airport. Even the airports in my country, especially when I'm going out. It sucks. It fucking sucks. It sucks balls, guys. I don't know.
Are going to continue to make life in this country very interesting for a long, long time. That's the reality. Angry men in combat fatigues talking to God on a two-way radio and muttering incoherent slogans about freedom are eventually going to provide us with a great deal of entertainment. Especially after your stupid fucking economy collapses all around you and the terrorists come out of the woodwork and you'll have anthrax in your water supply and sarin gas in your air conditioners. There'll be chemical and biological suitcase bombs in every city, and I say enjoy it. Relax. Enjoy the show. Take a fucking chance.
I love how George Carlin actually wants us to enjoy the show, you know, and because, you know, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, and these motherfucking radicals, they're they're like, it's getting bigger and bigger right now, you know, like it's fucking scary. It's so fucking scary. It's almost not real. Like when you see all these videos about ISIS or like the KKK clan or the KK clan. I don't know, KKK, yeah. Or like, you know, these motherfucking crazy, you know, like cults in the Midwest in the United States, where they don't teach their, like, you know, they teach their children, they teach their children like you know, creationism, or and they don't vaccinate them, and they make them believe, you know, brainwash them like into hating the other. All these motherfucking radicals, they use the same techniques, all right, and they are breathing the same air we are breathing, guys. Yeah. And you keep looking at these things and it's like, no way this is actually happening. There's no fucking way this is actually happening. And it is happening. And it's I just can't, you know, I can't fathom the idea that it is happening. Just exactly like how I felt when for example, Brexit happened in the United Kingdom. I couldn't fucking understand how the fuck this would happen. Exactly the same idea when Trump became president. Like, I don't think he knew that he's gonna be a president. Like, it was a fucking shock for me. But you know what? Yeah, their numbers are getting bigger and bigger. And it's gonna be a fucking scary, scary reality in the next few years. And we're gonna sit there and enjoy the show, just like George Carlin said. Yeah. Let's keep watching.
Put a little fun in your life. To me, terrorism is exciting. It's exciting. I think the very idea that you can set off a bomb in a marketplace and kill several hundred people is exciting and stimulating, and I see it as a form of entertainment. Entertainment, that's all it is. Yeah. But I also know that most Americans are soft and frightened and unimaginative, and they don't realize there's such a thing as dangerous fun. And they certainly don't recognize a good show when they see one. I have always been willing to put myself at great personal risk for the sake of entertainment. And I've always been willing to put you at great personal risk for the same reason.
I love this so much. He's like, you know what? I don't give a shit about me or you guys. If it's for entertainment, I'm all for it.
As far as I'm concerned, all of this airport security, all the searches, the screenings, the cameras, the questions, it's just one more way of reducing your liberty and reminding you that they can fuck with you anytime they want. As long as you put up with it. As long as you put up with it.
Yeah. Yeah, this was really interesting video for me. Cause seriously, like guys, I traveled for 8 years in a row. Like all the fucking time I was from a plane to another plane. Like at least what 50, 60 flights every year. And I promise you, let's say, I don't want to over exaggerate things, but let's say 80% of the time I'm almost always randomly checked. And you know what's sad? That at some point I stopped giving a fuck and I started having fun with it. I started, you know, always expecting this to happen. So one time, here's what I did. I was really traveling around Europe, partying my ass off. I was literally hangover every morning and drunk every night. That's it. It was fucking epic, you know. It was like my first time in Europe, and I really wanted to party, and the places I was around, they were very cheap alcohol. So like I took advantage of that. So, you know, obviously you're doing such a trip, you have a lot of, you know, you go and buy a bunch of condoms. So I had, like, you know, this package with 100 condoms all over the place, okay? I have it. So I'm flying from Hungary to Istanbul. So I decided to put all. I had only my backpack, so I knew they're gonna randomly check me. So what I did, I took all the condoms and I put them all over my backpack, and I went on the line. So the policeman saw me, brown skin, what's going on there? He took me from the end of the line to the beginning of the line. He stabbed my passport just to get me inside the country so they can look around my shit. Okay? It was like I'm really scared, because this time it was like I'm already in the country, so if they want to plant something on me or if they want to fuck me up, they can totally do it. But what they did, they started looking around my shit on a table just behind the the passport check. So everybody in my flight is watching everything what's happening. Okay, so he opens the backpack, and for some reason when he opened it, all the condoms fell on the fucking floor. I had like 100 condoms all over the place, and everybody's watching, and I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, fuck this shit. I'm not even going down to pick them up. He's gonna pick them up. So he had to go down and pick everything up and put them back. And like, he was looking around my backpack. He didn't find anything. Nothing. It was nothing. It's my like, some of my shit and condoms all over the place. And but he also, this is something fucking scary, and I almost didn't want to do it, but because it's I wanted to see the look on his face, I was like, okay, take it. So he asked me for my phone to look for my at my photos. So what he thought he's gonna see all these bearded guys with the fucking Muslim wear or stuff like that. All he found is like me partying all over Europe for like 3 months. Pictures and videos of girls and like strippers and stuff. I was like, he was like, what the fuck are you doing here? I was like, dude, I'm in Europe. I'm just like drinking and partying all the time for 3 months. I was like, okay, just go. So he let me go. But yeah, I think he was really disappointed that I didn't have anything incriminated with me, because that's the thing, that's the stereotype. Hey, you're from Jordan, you have something suspicious about you in your backpack traveling around Europe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and smash that like button, and tell me if you have any funny stories with the TSA in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace the fuck out. See ya!
That's my best friend.